Greetings. A country and people that become self sufficient by the development of agriculture can look to the future with confidence, as agriculture does not only constitute a sacred task, but also is the first fundamental prerequisite to industrial and other development. Today we'll have a brief talk about water ponds and reservoirs, agricultural ponds. These things are used on farms and in various other areas for various purposes. Primarily, the use of water on the farm is in relation to water retention for various purposes. And this can be water to assist livestock, for livestock water necessities. This can also be used to store water for irrigation and for other uses on farm. So the types of cattle that normally benefit from ponding or water storage facilities on farm from earthworks are normally beef, dairy, uh, cattle, hogs, sheep, and any other um, organisms that you may be cultivating. They all need water because in terms of respiration, the water cycle, when you respire or when you sweat, you burn energy and you give off water. So you need to maintain that water because what goes into a system, you might need to balance it. So you need what goes in and what goes out to balance in any production system. You also have storage for irrigation, and this is something that you factor in what is the climate, the rainfall patterns, where you're getting water from, how often, the frequency and intensity of rainfall. So many things need to be considered before you establish a water pond. However, it can help you to reduce a lot of water stress, and it could alleviate a lot of water deficiency issues that you may have, especially in remote areas where you do not have a strong channel or a central system of water management. So that would just vary um, in terms of the capacity for small irrigation reservoirs. Would depend whether you're in a humid region, subhumid region, or an arid region, and even can help you in the regulation of irrigation streams. So, in any production system, I like to break it down in areas where you have irrigation, fertilizer application, weed control, pest control, and cultural practices. So we just like to highlight. So if you just follow, you may see areas where we carry out some preliminary field surveys, and then we go into the construction of water ponds. These things can be used in many areas, very useful. And in this time of climate change, these are some of the interventions that you can use to be able to manage your water on farm. Yes. So even in the 20th century, with faith, hope, and a just cause, David shall still slew Goliath. Food security, that's what we on. Blessings.